Okay, so we have done part 1 through part 5. So that's part 5. So let's change to part 6. Part 6 is about, hey, you have given me some of the bank names there. I'm not seeing some of the banks. Can I actually look at not having the banks that you have chosen for me? What about other banks? Can you give me the other banks? Yes or no? Yes, of course. So you can say, I don't like this bank. Let's remove this bank. Let's remove this one, and then let's add something in, and then you can choose. Do you want to add something in? Let's say, hey, let me add this one. Okay, any bank, right? Whichever the customer wants, right? Just add the bank in. Okay. All right. This one has special conditions. Obviously, you need to look at it and to find out whether it suits your customer or not. Don't just blindly choose because there are conditions to it. And then, right, if you after you pick the package, you can click on the package and find out is it really suitable. Well, it's only for uh, priority clients with deposits. If your client is not willing to put a deposit, you know they can't get access to these rates, and just too bad, right? I mean, those are rates with certain conditions, right? What are the pros, what are the cons of it, right? So you can actually look at each one of them. After you've done that, you can show click to either well, in this case, show bank or don't show bank. When you don't show bank, you will not see. You can see that package 1, package 2, and here you can see there are no bank names mentioned, right? The good thing about not mentioning bank names is that sometimes customers have a predisposed bias. You don't want them to have this bias when they are selecting. So let's not show them the bank first and let them pick whatever they think is suitable first. And then after that, you can show them the bank name, right? Once you can show them the bank name afterwards. So this helps them to focus on being more objective. Obviously, if the customer does not want to be objective, then that's fine, right? You can suit them, but we just want to impose a certain discipline where the customer can be more objective when they choose and analyze the packages, because are we on the assumption that all banks are the same, right? If the banks have a certain likes or dislike against certain banks, and that's fine. We can look at that uh, separately and individually, right? So once the banks are selected and so on, that's done, right? You can also select the Sibor packages to start from earlier packages itself, 2015, maybe 2012, right? You can do that, and maybe 1st of 2000, June 2012. That will give you a longer period of reports, okay? And then you can also select, is it a refinancing? What kind of refinancing it is, right? So all the documents required will be stated there, right? Refinancing, this one, all right? Click preview. You will see that when you go down, you will see all the information there. The banks are being selected. The Sibor is longer period now, right? And then of course the refinancing documents required are all stated inside here and with the instructions, right? So the customer has a easier time going through all this information, and you can pick from this information and check with your customer to make sure they submit the right documentations and on time. Okay, then remember to save. Okay, that's all for part 6.